This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of the Penn and Teller 50th Anniversary Tour. This is something I saw a few weeks ago when it was at the Chicago Theater. Generally, it's something in Chicago which is a little easier for me to get to. And honestly, I really enjoyed it. I think that they always put on a great show when I see either clips of it on YouTube from their Fool Us show, or I occasionally go and just watch a full episode of that. But seeing them live in person, honestly, a lot of fun. I think that they did a great job. The tricks they did were really fun, and although I haven't been to one of their shows before, it does sound like they go and change things up on a year-to-year basis. So if they ever do, I think they usually come around October because I had some family members that went to the show last year, and from what I can tell is they did change things up. There are some acts that they'll go and redo sometimes, but generally they like to go and do new acts and go and change things up. And honestly, that just makes it a lot of fun. I would love to go back and see them again. It is pretty interesting to know that they have been together for 50 years, and doing magic together for that long is definitely interesting. And honestly, all their tricks were a lot of fun. Some of the notable ones, and if you do want to go see this, it is spoilers for the tricks they will be using. Although, not actually how they do it because I am not a magician and do not know this. Although, besides one of them, which was it was more of a trick on the audience than an actual magic trick, and that one specifically was them going and playing in reverse a bunch of just random acts they did earlier in the show in reverse and talking over it to go and act like they were doing a magic trick, but it was just a bunch of stuff being played backwards. So that was just like a fun trick on the audience, and it was just supposed to be a joke, and it was a good joke. But going through it, some of the memorable stuff was I'd be able to predict what someone's dream was, and there was a squirrel taking a bath, and honestly, I mean, it was a pretty good trick, and just pretty funny to do. I think with everyone guessed how many jelly beans there were. By that, they went and got an average, and that average was exactly how much money they had a person randomly pick. And I mean, honestly, yeah, it was just so much fun going through it, and just seeing them do these different tricks. There was one where they were cutting a sheet that they began with and having it magically be brought back together. They had, so I'm not trying to think back on it because not exactly something I could go to double check besides my memory. But they had just so many just fun random ones. They had one where they brought as many of the skeptical people in the audience up to go and prove that their tricks aren't done by patsies. And honestly, it was a really fun one where they went and through complete randomness they managed to go and predict what random verse from the Bible someone would pick. So that was just honestly really fun. I had just such a great time with it. They were so entertaining to watch, and they put on just such a great show. I don't know how many other places they are going for this tour since, well, it's already the beginning of November, and that means there's like just over 2 months left in 2025, which would be the end of their 50th anniversary. So I doubt it's going to be in too many other places, but and if you don't see this exact show, there are going to have others. Oh, another really funny one was them practicing a magic trick for the first time where they're making a bunch of mistakes and it was all written in Spanish. And then they realize at the end, oh, it's actually, there's English translations in here. And this magic trick made a monkey show up. But they realized it was actually just to. I don't remember what the actual trick was actually. It was like a far more simple magic trick. It was like making something disappear or something, but it was just honestly just so much fun to watch. Just going through it, I had such a great time. And really, besides the one where it was very obvious of them just playing an entire trick backwards, I had no idea how they did any of these tricks, and it was just really entertaining to watch. Well, yeah, honestly, I want to know what you think. Have you seen this one specifically or any of their other shows? Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.